Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susan Aguilar, and for this week's video I want to do my current favorites. Also, a disclaimer about my headphones. My phone does not work. Like the audio on my phone, it messed up because I dropped this phone so many times. And whenever I put the audio on my phone to record, it's just very statically and like underwater, like sounds like that. So I have to use my headphones. So I hope that's not a hindrance or disturbance to you, and hopefully you can look past my chunky headphones. Like, I had this phone since 2019, and I'm gonna get every money's worth I got from it until it stops turning on. Hopefully, you stick around and enjoy this video. So my current favorite right now of clothing is this shirt. As you can see, it's very beautiful, very sleeveless, and I enjoy it a lot. My other piece of clothing is this like denim. It's like this blue and brown jacket that I found at this thrift store, and it's very cute and puffy, and it keeps you very warm. But also, it's like thin at the same time, so not necessarily heavy or sweaty, and you could just throw it on when you're going out somewhere. My other favorite pieces of article clothing are shoes, specifically Nike Dunks. My Nike Dunk Olives are very cute. I don't really wear them all the time, but when I do, it's like a greenish and brown. Since green is my favorite color, you can pair these with any types of jeans. You can do it with khaki, blue, black, any color. And my other is a Mexican staple. It's the Nike Cortez, the white, blue, and red, which are like classic. And they're just a very overall nice form-fitting shoe. And again, you can wear with any short or pants or whatever you desire. And I very enjoy that. For accessories is my Vivienne Westwood necklace that you can see up close. I love this necklace and it's just very beautiful, and I hope to own more Vivienne Westwood. Not only archive pieces but also like jewelry. And yeah, just very cute. It shines when it's in the sun. And it's just a nice staple piece, statement necklace that oftentimes elevates your wardrobe if you're missing something. So that's why I added this necklace to my shirt because it was kind of plain and I wanted to add something cute, something fresh to it. So it looked good. For my favorite stationery, since I'm still in school and I take a lot of notes, my favorite highlighters are the Zebra Midpoint liners, the pastel specifically. I just think they're just very neat. You can find them at Walmart for a pack of 5. And the colors that I do have is the highlighter variety because I like them to be bright. It's the pink, orange, yellow, teal, and green highlighter. And I just feel like these zebra point midliners are just so useful, and I like that they're both and double tipped end, and they have a thick side and a thin side for it, and they just work very well with any piece of paper. And I love those highlighters a lot. For my other is my pencils, my Paper Mates. I just love these Paper Mate pens, mechanical pencils. Like they have a tight grip and it has that rubber. So you know, oftentimes when you write with pencils, especially lead pencils, like they're very thin, and when you're writing a lot, it hurts the in between of your thumb. The thing I like about Papermate is that they're thick and it has that support in the middle, so your hands don't get like hurt. Another thing is Eraser Radar Seed from the 97 or Daiso. They work very well to erase, and I enjoy it. And they're so small and so cute and compactful, and they really work when erasing. Because oftentimes when you buy erasers from pencils, or like even the pink ones, like when you're erasing, it's oftentimes it like crunches up your paper, and then you're like, or it rips your paper, and you're like, this is not an eraser that works. So I chose those, and they're very neat. You can find that Daiso for $1. And lastly is my Campus A5 notebook. Listen, I used to be one of those people that would judge people for Campus A5 notebooks. I'm like, what's the whole point? What's the whole hype? But listen, I got some for my statistic class. Not the small ones, A4. Get the A5s for math, and it's 70, 80 pages, and it's worth your money. They are thick. Like, when I say thick, those notebooks are so thick, and when you write, pen, erase, highlight, they don't bleed. And I'm very surprised. And the paper's so thick. Again, it's so thick. And they just write so well. And the paper just feels so nice on your hand. And you can write a lot on those papers, and they're fine. And also, they're cute colors. So I recommend Campus A5 Notebook. I used to be a hater, but I'm not. I'm not anymore. Another thing for favorite accessories is my Apple Watch Series 3 because it's just very useful to tell time, and it syncs to my iCloud so I get all my messages, the weather, my music, calls. When you're on the run, you have to pick up your phone. You just click a button. Also, to have a lot of health issues, the Apple Watch helps me a lot with my health and my steps and monitoring my heart rate so it's not too above or too low, which is very, very life saving for me. So I'm very grateful for having Apple Watch. and also monitors for irregular heartbeats. But that's also why Apple Watch Series 3 is on my favorites, because it literally is saving my life. So I have to put it on here. So my current favorite books right now is The Sunbury Trials and Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. Listen, I think it's very, very important right now to have not only Latinx representation, but also trans Latinx representation right now. And it's very important for people to see themselves in these books and see our culture represented. Aiden Thomas is such a good writer and needed right now, because there haven't been any fantasy books like this about Latinx or trans Latinx lives, and they're just so beautifully written, and it's not boring. It's very funny, and it uses a mix of Spanglish, and the jokes are just there, and overall warm feeling, and it just feels really good to be seen as a Latinx LGBTQ person in media. It's just so beautiful, and I recommend reading his first book, which was a smash in 2020, The Cemetery Boys and The Sunbury Trials. Favorites is Talia Hibbert. Listen, she can write. The Brown Sisters, oh my god. I literally read those books in like less than 2 weeks. I couldn't put them down. They're just so written well. You can see the difference between them, but also how they're all connected, and how she oftentimes has issues with like being abused, or being having health concerns, and having those being main interests in her books as well. Again, she is a good writer, and these stories are also needed to be told, but they're just so written. So yes, Aiden Thomas and Talia Hibbert are such good writers, and you should check out their work. So good. For music, I have two favorite albums. One, The Happy Star by Lexi Liu. It is M-pop, Mandarin pop. When her music, not only does she sing in Mandarin, but she also sings in Spanish and English, and it's just such a well combination of it. Her songs like Fortuna, Dance Dance are just so written well and so beautiful, and how she uses three languages in her music. And it's like Y2K, but also like Latinx music in it, but also pop, but also Mandarin pop. It's just so well. I could recommend you listening to her album. It's such a good piece of art. Second favorite album that I've been bumping to like is Isabella Love Story, Amor Hardcore. Isabella Love Story is a reggaeton pop artist. It is banger on banger on banger on banger on banger. And it's just such a good music. Mostly pero, mostly pop. My favorite song from her is Única and Fashion Freak. Listen to it. It's just so, so good. And again, having more Latinx representation in pop. Pop is very important, and I love her music. So please check her out. And it's very, very interesting, very cute, and just bumping. Like, you just go like this all the time, and just so good. So I recommend her. My favorite food for now is flautas. Flautas are always going to be my favorite, with crema, with lettuce, with hot sauce, with onion. I put onion on my flautas. I don't know if I need. It tastes good. Also with arroz rojo, it tastes very well. And then my favorite drink is mango tea. Listen, when you go to like the Superior or Norgate and you see those teas, get the mango green tea. I guarantee you it is so good. Listen, like a mango green tea from Superior or Northgate, and the little boxes, like the little like grandma boxes, are very good. Trust me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my current favorites, and hopefully you understood my mic situation until I get that fixed up. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!